Hey guys, guess what? Guess what, guys?
Guess what?
Guess
What?
what? We're live.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're live proper. So,
You're very alive for someone named Killed with Style.
it's all past tense. I got better.
Ah,
Like there is a difference between like medically dead and like several different reasonings, but like I guess depending on your definition, there's a good chance that around November of last year I actually could be considered to have been dead.
I mean, fair enough.
Like I don't think they stopped my heart, which that kind of weirds me out about this whole operation. I don't think they actually stopped my heart. I did ask about that, and he like assuaged my question. Now that
Yeah,
could
because
be
they.
he just avoided the question too, but like,
I mean,
uh, Colin. All I heard was
technically, if you were put on a heart-lung machine, you weren't technically dead. You were just medically, you know, augmented.
uh, he didn't. I think, and this is just me just saying this. I think a doctor would have to tell me if they're doing that, so I don't think that's what happened. I think the actions were done while my heart was still beating.
Hmm.
But like, even then that's a little bit weird, right?
Yeah.
Uh so, of the devil, we Colin, you missed a week. Did you go back and watch the stream to like catch up, or do we have to do a last time on Dragon Ball Z for you? Colin? Did
Colin.
he die earlier when he went
No, the group probably got him.
the group? All right, hey Sandra, how you doing?
Eh, not looking forward to going back to work, but that's just because, I mean, I like sitting around reading.
Hmm. So
Facts.
I've got good news for me, but just probably news for you guys. Jordan's aware of this, and maybe Colin's aware of this, but Sandria, the desktop, it's been completely. We're now in my office space or slash streaming space instead of my bedroom.
Huh. What a weird concept.
What?
You having like an actual office space.
Why is that weird?
Because I've never known you to do officey stuff.
I mean, I work from home.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Okay. Sure, but it's also my streaming space. I don't have to break down my green screen just to get it out of the way, after every stream. Um, and also, like if you're viewing my camera, it used to be my green screen is like right back here, like basically touching the back of my head. Now I have to lean back and reach to touch it. So there's actually, like room here. But the reason why I did all this was because, about a month ago, I'm pretty sure I told you guys all I upgraded my CPU, and while that CPU does in fact make my machine go burr, it was also topping off at 90 plus degrees Celsius. My machine was lighting shit on fire.
That's not great.
Yeah, so I needed to buy a water cooler to like get better cooling because the or a more beefy like air cooler. But I decided to go for the water cooler because I've never had one, and B I wanted one. So what? Sue me.
Hmm.
So I got a water cooler and then realized my case was too small. it literally could not fit the water cooler in it.
Huh.
Yeah, so from there it was like, well, gotta get a new case. And you know what? If I'm gonna go ahead and replace my computer case and like take it apart, replace my computer case, and then put it back together again, I might as well, while I'm doing that, do that room switch I've been threatening to do for like a year now. Because I'm pretty sure I've told you guys off and on, like, soon I'm fucking moving rooms. And then, that part of your brain is like, that goes, yeah, but you could be lazy, just kept winning.
Admittedly, that I do have that, part of my brain too. So
Executive dysfunction. Oh, Colin's blinking. Is he back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome
Yay.
back. What was the question I asked him? I prompted him a question and then I forgot it now.
hey, Colin, did you watch the previous VOD, or do we have to catch you up?
You have to catch me up.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right, Jordan, you want to start the catch up procedure?
Well, for one thing, we've been continuing the the second stage of the investigation.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Specifically, we picked up after the shooting in the courtroom last time after your
That's where we started.
right. That's right. There was a shooting in the courtroom.
Yep. So the thing that you didn't catch, which was fair enough, it's a visual novel with not like many like active animations in it, is that London is actually shot the kid before the kid could shoot anybody.
Yep. And because and after this, it was agreed that we were going to put a media blackout into place, and the trial is going to continue. The blackout was so that the trial could continue, as opposed to declaring this a mistrial.
And we were lucky in that just before then, we were talking about what the hell was it? The Hound of Icaria. We were talking about that, and the judge said, "Hey, I want to hear about this, decide if it's relevant, but also we're cutting the feed to the jury because we don't know if it's relevant." I think that's what happened, Sandry. Was it something like that?
That's what happened.
Something like that.
After that, we went and talked with Diamani, and he was like, "Hey, maybe the Blue Bloods were trying to shoot you. Did you ever think about that? Huh?" Which we kind of disregarded. After that, we returned to the scene of the crime, where Reyes,
where the fuckboy slash fuck girl was, I guess.
Yeah, the lesbian fuckboy.
There we go. Thank you.
Reyes was having a very bad time and was crashing out, and basically was told by your character London to go take a walk effectively. After that,
she was going to go get drunk.
Yeah. After that, we went upstairs with Han to further investigate. We discovered that we found the knife, which Serra blood typed by licking the knife.
I did not like that. No. Don't make me do that again. Did it again.
Don't make me lick the knife.
Or almost did it again later, but
we also
don't want to lick the blood.
We also found out that Creek had a high frequency whistle that he was using as a silent alarm, which Han's phone was tuned to receive.
And of which Serra did not like the sound of it. It's like, please stop. I
More
don't like the
importantly,
sound of it.
More importantly, Tariq's phone was also set up to receive. We don't know that, but that's the only way he could have possibly known about the attack.
After we finished up there and found a piece of evidence that that points to more Sionis nonsense with the red ink, we went to a host club where we got to talk to Mama.
And Sarah
It
was
was a-
weirdly like hoping that her host club visit would be amazing.
Well, to be fair, I don't really have much to say about that. Anyway, Mama, the head of the host club, is a upper-ranking member of the Blue Blood Mafia, and we
Typically
chatted
old
with
blood.
her.
And
And
so
she
part of
had-
old blood.
She had
Yeah.
questions, and we learned a few things. Primarily that even though Tariq was dead, we thought he might be the quote-unquote little lord that the old guard was looking for. She does not seem to be that perturbed. So there is some shenaniganry going on involved here. Now we're heading off to speak with the Icaria. So
Oh.
guess who's going to show up again?
Photo, maybe?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be that that one officer from like the first case? The ad that Sandry voiced.
God, I hope not.
Anyway, we should probably get into the thick of things.
Oh, I suppose.
Ba, ba, ba. Me. Nope, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
This is you, Colin.
Oh, how dare they? Oh, are we live?
Yes.
Yeah, we're live.
Yes.
Oh, okay. After they put him through down there in that festering hole of a city district to try and kill Sosuke in the courtroom of all places. The nerve of those blue blood scum.
We just wait for him to stop. We'll be standing here until morning.
I can do it.
Please.
Serra puts him in a headlock.
No. She's saying I could wait until morning. I don't need to sleep or
okay.
eat.
I actually kind of like playing Makoto.
Alright. So, should we speak up?
I don't know. I'm terrible with children.
Huh.
Listen, just keep nodding, and if he calms down enough to ask a non-rhetorical question, get my attention.
What are you gonna do?
Try consulting an expert. Is that for Fran? Yep, there we are. What are kids your age like?
We like your mom.
Hold on.
It's not my B-day.
I'm not asking for you.
And I'm not a kid. So I wouldn't know. If it's for Sarah, I'm not a robot either.
What's someone younger than you like?
I don't fucking know. Even one grade below me. Like, their sense of humor is impenetrable.
Look at you using big words.
Yeah. On the other day, the school announced they're going to be doing test prep at every grade level. And the top comment before it got deleted was a picture of a fish with boots. And the caption was, battering me and frying me in oil for 4 minutes on each side.
It's not that impenetrable.
Oh, you enlighten me. What? Knowing Fran, you enlighten me, bitch.
It's a very basic non sequitur.
How is this for non sequitur? Go ask someone else.
All you did there was get back on topic.
You okay, Sandry?
Look, she's in serial killer mode.
No, I don't view the black eyes as serial killer mode every time, but why are you even asking?
I've been hired by a youth. And I need to interrupt their temper tantrum.
What do you want to do from here? Hack them for some fork knife bucks?
What is that? Would that work?
Also, what damn a youth hired you? Oh, they must be like rich.
Yes.
I'm like the worst to ask for advice then. What do I know about rich kids?
Your academy's full of them?
Why do you think I do as much of my schoolwork as possible from my dorm?
Don't you at least have a roommate?
Nope. Never got assigned one. Guess there was some kind of unavoidable computer error on their end.
Big air quotes.
This is hopeless.
Right?
You're usually good at gift giving and shit. Buttering up judges. Bribing court official. Slipping coin into viziers' purses.
You have a very antiquated view of what my work entails. Medieval, in fact.
I heard he passed you. Did you know him?
Okay, that's funny.
Who is this a picture of?
That's a Habsburg, motherfucker.
Nobody knows.
I'm pretty sure that's like a picture of a Habsburg.
That narrows it down to much of the royalty in Europe for like 100 years. Whatever that photo is, it failed to send.
God damn it. I mean, what would you do if they were rich adult? Flatter them or whatever.
Rich adults are used to people wanting their money. Flattery puts them on guard.
So, what's the approach?
You approach them as though you already work for them. Change your butler. Acting on wordless commands, leaving without an original thought in your head. They're not suspicious of anyone they feel like they already own.
That's insane. So do that! They probably got more in common with a rich adult than kids their own age. Or, you know, anyone else with a soul. Unless there's some reason ooh can't do ionic butler technique here.
You said don't want to act subservient to a child.
Sosuke did strain himself slightly when he tried to tackle me to the ground, but that was the extent of it.
Yes, as my aunt said, no one was hurt. Well, the attacker was. A part of an officer-involved shooting, but no one else was hurt.
Oh, well, then perhaps we should just forgive all and make peace. Those fools will regret their actions. The anger of the house, once roused, is not easily satisfied.
Shit. Thought there was a lull, but he's ready to start back up again.
As Sun... How do you say that?
Sun Tzu.
Sun
Yeah, the
Tzu.
T is silent.
The T is silent?
As Man's Island. Yes.
Yeah.
As Sun Tzu says.
If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Yeah, I said that right.
Well, yes. But
Please calm yourself, Makoto of House Ikaria. We need to speak with you.
about what?
About Sosuke.
You think he's done something to deserve this?
It's not what I.
There's nothing Sosuke could have done to justify what the Blue Bloods put him through.
Ah, I assumed as much, but Makoto has no idea what the Hound of Ikari was doing up until a year ago, does he?
These questions are foolish. I'll not waste my time.
A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. It's like, but-
Quote the
oh fuck, I don't even know.
The Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad
Gita. All you
Gita.
want, Gita. All you want, robot girl. It is not impressive for a machine to.
Bruce Lee said that.
Well, he was probably paraphrasing at the time.
Will you help us or not, Makoto?
Please.
If it's for Sosuke.
Enough.
Electric blue irises flash a deadly glare. Room's shadows seem to extend in his presence, curling and deepening like ink dropped into water.
Do you like he's holding a fucking vape pen like you would a cigar?
Yeah.
That's a gangster.
Chairman? All of you, show some respect, now!
He says it out of practice, without actually looking around the room. Some plans would have shown him there was no need to demand respect. Every head was already bowed. This man was used to others not meeting his eyes.
Rest of you, get lost.
I guess that's what we're doing.
Yep, that's your.
Yeah, see?
Their practice of obedience didn't betray them.
You're still pretty much the narrator in most situations, I'd say.
The narrator, yes, but when it cuts to these, it's usually not her. They all slipped away into the halls of the complex without so much as a creak in the floorboards. But even so, their anxiety was screaming at me like a bad tell, begging to be taken advantage of. His presence here today was not expected.
No.
Oh,
Pin in my nose. Now then. Come here, Mako-tan!
Grandpa?
How are things on the front lines, huh?
Makoto is the heir, so the chairman is his grandfather, of course, but
My little warlord, making his enemies tremble with fear every time he sets foot out the door.
I was not expecting the head of a house of nobility to be so affectionate.
Who's my little monster?
I thought you and Father were still at the capital.
Well, we were. And we made a lot of power pill people in that city very frustrated while we were at it.
And made a lot of frustrating people very powerful, I'm sure.
Wish I'd seen their dumb faces solemnly nodding when I canceled my meetings.
He's slowly
Just
turning
a-
Texan.
Just to fly home and see my grandson.
Chairman, apologies for the lack of an introduction. This is...
I know exactly who she is. She's our lawyer. Any good?
She is not entirely incompetent.
Yay! I would hope you could say more than that.
And she is also somewhat perceptive, Chairman.
Mm,
Ah,
I
It's
was
probably
wanting
as
to keep
good
her-
of a compliment as you're gonna get.
I was wanting to keep her
from
mouth
her.
shut, clearly. How bad can she be?
Resisting the urge.
Her methods are odd, but she came here to ask me about Sosuke for some reason.
Not another word, Makoto.
Chairman?
Back in the storehouse on the second floor. There's a cask of sake I wanted in the drinking game about 5 or I suppose it was 6 years ago now. Would you go and fetch it for your grandfather?
Of course, but
Oh, trick of the trade. One sip and anything we tell her becomes inadmissible in court.
I see. Very clever, Chairman.
Kodo is allowed to drink sake?
What the hell's wrong with you? Of course he can't drink.
Huh?
It's a ceremony of it all, damn it.
Understood. I'll go retrieve it right away.
Have one of the layabouts that were in here fetch you a ladder first, kid. Keep for once. Ugh. Put on a suit and a pair of glasses. Think you can just stand there for the rest of your career. You lazy. Read your damn emails if you've got nothing better to do.
Should we be seated a certain way for...
There is no cask of sake.
Oh. But then the strategy of becoming intoxicated in order to avoid...
I made that up.
You did?
Yep. You're the lawyer. Any truth to what I just said?
No need for tricks like that. Interesting client privilege already binds my hands. I'm working for House Ikaria now, Serra. I mean, hell. Makoto could confess to me that he's a mass murderer, and I would be able to tell his soul.
Don't think that's... It...
It's not, because in fact House Ikaria is not her client.
Well, no, but... Okay, let's say I hired Morgan and told her, yeah, I killed 50 people.
Well, technically...
No, she can't tell anyone. That's...
Oh.
If you tell her I'm going to kill 50 more people, then depending on the state, she might be permitted or even obligated to tell someone. But if you tell your lawyer I'm a mass murderer, the answer is, okay, congratulations. I now know you're a mass murderer. That might make it really awkward for me to ask you certain questions on the stand, but I mean, okay. So
counterpoint, Makoto there is in air quotes, so I don't think she's talking about Makoto.
it doesn't really matter. The point is that if your client tells you that they've done any number of bad things in the past, it doesn't really matter. It only matters, again, depending on the state, it'll matter whether they're planning to do something in the future. In most states, you're at least free to tell someone about their future criminal plans.
Oh,
Colin, you were saying?
I thought the air quotes were like maybe an inflection in her voice, like her saying Makoto, like really emphasizing Makoto out or something.
It is slightly italicized.
Yeah.
I didn't read that off the first read, to be fair. But we've been on the scene for a little bit.
I don't know. That's how I took it.
Dots.
So then, why did you send Makoto away, Mr. Chairman, sir?
Dots. I want to walk the gardens.
Are we supposed to follow him?
He left that part unsaid.
I don't. What? How can you tell?
It's a skill, Sarah. Hey, quick stretching. You know what a butler is, right?
Ah, first led by Sir Thomas Boutelaire.
Sandra, could you get a little bit closer to the mic, maybe? Or
Honestly, not really, because the mic is.
fair
Some
enough.
of your softs are really soft.
I'm glad you have such an appreciation for attorney-client privilege, sir. Makes these conversations go so much smoother.
But if you trust privilege so much, why don't you trust your grandson to be here?
Don't kid yourself, copper.
I'm not a cop.
Yeah, but you run on batteries.
Oh. Well, see, that's different. I actually run on nanoscale.
That boy is the future of this family. If I didn't trust him, there'd be no point to any of this. Everything I've built. Dynasties aren't dynasties. Unless you manage to actually pass them down.
What you built in the last 30 years is undeniably impressive. Must require some astonishing brutality.
Progress is brutality. And history is unkind to the gentle.
Is that why you orchestrated the fall of leaves? Did you get your name in the history books?
Orchestrated. So grand, so full of it. We knocked on their doors, and when they opened them, we shot them. Walked up to them on the street and split their stomachs wide open. Pulled up beside them and let loose full auto on their limos. It wasn't anything as complicated as orchestrated. I executed.
Your profile.
Daisuke Ikaria, aka the Fox. January 25th. 172 centimeters, 104 kilograms. Blood type O positive. I'm the CEO of the Ikaria Financial Group. I like bodybuilding, archery, and bonsai. I dislike phones at the goddamn dinner table.
Continues to play with the charm on her phone.
I enjoy spicy food. I like to think I smell of cedar, tobacco, iron, and dried blood. And my handshake is like a goddamn vice.
I swear he could so easily be like the romantic lead in any number of things. Holy fuck. Like,
Yeah, like
God.
I could fix him. I can make him worse.
there's that
And-
too. But I'm just looking at he's
I
super
would show
rich.
him my video game collection.
He's super rich, tall, in shape, has distinctly masculine sense. Like,
Aggressively masculine. He's also like
Exactly.
a grandpa.
Yeah,
He's a hot Yakuza
What's-
grandpa.
Wasn't there a daddy dating sim that came out a while ago?
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but this is granddaddy.
I'm just saying, there's a whole genre of silver fox out there.
Yeah.
There we go.
yeah,
The
yeah.
next-
I finally got the thing
The
that
next
hit him.
untapped market of games.
Take that.
Granddaddy Simulator.
That's what you get for not liking phones. I whack you with the charm.
Granddaddy dating simulators.
Definitely a grand goddamn daddy.
Very grand.
Anyway, get off your
Nothing but-
goddamn phone and talk to me.
Okay.
Terribly sorry.
And my uncle named me his successor for it.
The Blue Bloods weren't even able to put up a fight.
They were worried about handshake events and social media perception. Thought that their friends in high places would be there when they needed them. Thought they had already won.
So how'd you get away with it?
Good timing. No one notices a leaky faucet in a downpour.
So I was checking something. Okay.
I beg to differ. If I'm indoors and there's a downpour outside and I have a leaky faucet, I will still notice the leaky faucet. Anyway, this was right before the Red Decade got underway.
Once the borders started locking up, there was no chance of reinforcements. Dots. We never saw it coming. We didn't know there was a bubble. We didn't think things would get that bad. Ha! That's what they always say. Losers. Scapegoats paraded in front of the courts and cameras to meekly reassure the national audience that, no, you couldn't have done anything. You did everything right. So did we. We're all victims of uncontrollable market forces here. Stale bread for a piss-poor circus. With a pity party instead of proper goddamn gladiators. I saw the signs. More importantly, I didn't ignore them. Grants from heaven. No grain in the storehouses. There'd be only room for one family of thieves in this city. I made damn sure it was mine. Last call. All aboard.
Adonai, this guy has a lot of allegories, and I'm running hot trying to figure them all out.
Uh-huh.
I'm just sort of letting it flow over me. And everything you've built since then? Renegen, Aurea Holdings, the legitimate hack you're so proud of?
Huh. That was the easy part, actually. Reprivatizing an industry is a tricky business. How do you break up a state-controlled monopoly into a healthy, diverse, and competitive private marketplace?
How?
Don't know. I'll let you know if they ever pull it off.
I like him.
The shit show they did go with was easily gamed. Sprinkle some cash in the right bureaucrats' pockets. We were able to snap up entire economies wholesale.
We, being the nobility?
Yeah, if that's the term you prefer.
Adonai, why is he confessing?
It's not confessing, Sarah. This is bragging.
Oh. Adonai, why is he bragging?
I like how she looks absolutely horrified by that. Mr. Ikaria, I'm not looking to take up too much of your time, but perhaps you could help me understand something. The inciting incident, as they say.
In screenwriting.
They see it elsewhere too, probably. A year ago, you turned in the olive branch of the Blue Bloods over Nirvana. Was it genuine?
My curiosity was genuine.
But not your financing? Is that why it fell apart? Why Makoto was attacked?
apart because those first gens and young bloods of theirs are hot-headed idiots who can't follow orders. But I expect as much. That's why I order my hound to be present on standby.
But he didn't assassinate anyone that day, did he?
Huh. No.
Instead, Sosuke stepped in front of a blade that was headed for Makoto. He's been guarding the boy with his life ever since.
Was that your order as well?
My order? Yes. Not my idea. But I'm the patriarch, not a dictator.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, it took me too long to think of the Serra reply to that.
If my sweet siblings and darling nieces and nephews make an earnest request, who am I to refuse?
You had to be pressured into letting Sosuke guard Makoto? Were you concerned about Makoto's safety?
Of course I was. I just know the best place for the queen is on the attack, not hopping around the king's sides blocking checks.
Hey, chess metaphor. Help me out.
Okay, well, see, the first thing you do is you go into the chess dimension.
Give me a piece. I'll throw it at his head.
Okay, but you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to throw the piece at other pieces that he has floating in front of him.
If I throw it hard enough, it'll solve the problem.
True. Hands the whole chessboard to you. Any piece can sacrifice themselves, but there's only one queen, and she has by far the most mobility. It's better to keep her out in the open. I
Okay
stopped.
there, John?
I stopped because that's not necessarily true. If it's out in the open in the middle of the board, it's in a position to be targeted, and that is where it's at its weakest, because it's too good to let go. Anywho, it's better to keep her out in the open, ideally near the center of the field where she can attack freely. At least assuming you subscribe to.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. At the very least, she added that at the end there. At least assuming you subscribe to, because there are different ways you can treat pieces in the game, right?
Yeah.
So here's the question: why have the Blue Bloods kept trying to capture Makoto for over a year now? Is this some hot-tempered idiots?
What's your answer? Why do you think they would want to capture our little Mako-tan?
Could I have a Ton nickname Adonai? And I think Sandra said 1 second, so unfortunate.
You okay there, Sandry?
Give me a second. Right, sorry. We're good. Oh, right.
You want the setup again?
Right.
What's
I
your
got it.
answer?
Yep.
Why do you think
no,
they would want to capture?
I mean, obviously they want to. I'm
Do
going
they?
with his blood.
I mean, last session when we talked to Mama, she said that she would be happy to just straight up murder him.
True. But the young bloods were the ones going after him.
Sandra, I think I already know kind of where this goes, so you're the one that's telling me what to click.
Yeah. No one said anything about a ransom this whole time. The old bloods would be perfectly happy for revenge. The young bloods clearly were after him. I'm going to go with his blood just because I like that answer better.
Adonai, they're not vampires.
They're literally after Makoto's blood. They'd want a steady supply. Here I suggested they try for an arranged marriage down the line, but
I guess they are cyberpunk vampires, since I
I
guess
mean,
they're
yeah.
cyberpunk thralls.
Yeah, we discussed that with Han last time.
Yeah,
The old guard.
thralls.
The old guard are made up of geriatrics who need regular transfusions because their bodies are racked with dissolution and age.
Kim didn't seem interested in anything of the sort. Let's go with revenge then. Why not? Let's start hacking a motive for revenge. Bloody culling followed by 3 decades of humiliation is more than enough. The most fitting revenge would involve them killing Makoto, not taking him captive. No, I can imagine plenty of ways to extract revenge from a living subject. Gangs have to maintain a balance between being feared and being tolerant.
What's up?
Bloods proudly tortured a child to death. They'd be run out of the lower wards by their own constituents. Sure, let's go with the ransom then, because if there's really no reason, then it's a silly point to be here. Are we really going to? Okay. If they took Makoto captive, they could extort the Ikaria for a king's ransom. Once. After that, the Ikaria would make them pay in every other way.
Adonai, this silent phase is lasting a long time.
I'm thinking, Serra. And even if the price tag was big enough to ease all the Blue Bloods' woes, the resulting gang war would drain the coffers all the same. People can easily kill for money. For them to take Makoto hostage?
Well,
Okay,
Sandry,
sure.
what's the answer?
Well, are you done thinking?
They wouldn't want to capture Makoto. They don't. Certain mamas said as much to my face. They'd much rather kill your solar than capture him.
That's what I do. If they had any heirs left, that is.
How did he breathe out of both sides?
You gotta use your teeth.
And use your tongue to block the middle teeth.
I mean, I think it's actually coming out of his nose, to be fair. But, from the looks of it, it kind of looks like it's coming out of the mouth.
Oh, a goddamn dragon.
But
Then why keep attacking Makoto if
Are
not
they
to
just going
get
after the
her to
hound?
kill him?
their goal's never been Makoto. It's just that every time they've gone after their goal, Makoto's been there.
You mean they're going after person one that hired you? There was 2 suits. She just labeled them as person 1 and person 2.
Put another way, the purpose of an operation is what the operation accomplishes. They've been trying to capture Sosuke for over a year. The other day they finally succeeded.
You think those idiot punks wanted to take my hound alive?
I don't think. I know. Because that's literally what they did.
They did!
They captured Sosuke and brought him down to the lower wards.
To torture him. Idiots. They don't talk after the third. Never talk at all.
The third what?
It wasn't just any blue bloods that tortured him. There's a pod led by a young blood named Creek.
Young, old, bound by blood or water, they're all the same scum.
As you said. Well, I've learned there's some pretty big ideological rifts among that scum. Youngbloods captured him, no doubt on old guard orders. But just an hour ago, an old guard was asking after Sosuke's health. They didn't want him harmed.
A generous interpretation.
I'm guessing the Youngbloods knew that, but they tortured him anyway. Probably because they wanted to know why they've been repeatedly ordered to capture him.
Out with it. Why would they want my hound?
Because Because they really like dogs.
What the Blue Bloods want, ultimately, is simple. So simple that my android can answer this one.
If there's an answer that says they wanted a dog, I'm answering it after that statement. You guys realize this, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I can.
What do the Blue Bloods need right now? More than anything.
A lot of money. Without which they can't invest in legalized. I almost read that as marijuana. Actually, without which they can't invest in legalized nirvana.
Such a shame that, but we'll be happy to pick up where they left off.
So at the time when they need money, they're throwing their young bloods at capturing Sosuke. Ergo, capturing Sosuke must open a path for them to get their hands on lots of cash.
My. I look away for a few days and suddenly my hounds skyrocketed in value.
Huh.
Who do I have to thank? Who raised the price on his head to such a degree?
What about Sosuke makes him so valuable?
I mean, it's obviously not the ransom, so it's either his skill set or his blood, and I don't think they're expecting him to start killing for them, so I'm going to go with his blood. Who raised the price on Sasuke's head? You did.
Gosh.
30 years ago, you made him irreplaceable when you killed everyone else who shares a drop of his blood.
Sosuke is the little lord?
The last descendants of the Blue Bloods ruling families, and the only person on Earth who can get them back their fortunes.
Hell of a shot in the dark there.
You gonna deny it?
Thoughts.
Sarah, when did the attacks, supposedly on Makoto, begin?
About a year ago.
What else happened about a year ago?
The meeting between the Blue Bloods and the Ikaria.
They got a
that
sample
fell
of his blood,
into
didn't they?
Chaos?
Makoto made it out without a scratch. But only because Sasuke stepped in front of a blade for him. I assume that Sasuke is an impressive martial artist.
With a very well-defined pectorals and collarbones. Not that I noticed.
But even he must have left some blood on the floor that day.
Yeah. He bled that day. It's not as if he bled blue.
Well, if he did, his blood would be copper-based, and...
Shut the fuck up.
He'd
You
be
telling
down.
me the old guard could just smell the resemblance?
He didn't need intuition or guesswork. The private security organization, Cyanus, is in the business of securing crime scenes, cleaning them up, and performing paternity tests.
Oh.
Could have been a whim. Could have been they were hoping to match him to DNA left to other hound attacks.
I just realized something. That is actually an amazing idea. You're searching for your needle in a haystack, so you become a needle searching magnet.
Yep.
You become a professional haystack sorter.
Yeah, pretty much.
You gotta go.
Who knows? What I would pay good money to have been, I would pay good money to have been a fly on their wall when they saw the results.
His reaction to this information is not very strong.
That's to be expected. I've just told him a bunch of information that he already knew.
He already knew? Wow. He must be smart.
That chess metaphor you used a minute ago might have sounded like solid reasoning. I think I actually played. Unfortunately for you, I find the game boring.
Oh? Are you
Blasphemy.
more of a shogi player then?
Something like that.
Oh, I got a new game. Let's play some Twilight Imperium.
I am more a fan of
No.
the most dangerous game.
Catan.
That's the line.
It struck me as very odd that a grandfather like you, equal parts doting and calculating, would ever place his air safety below concerns as vague as optimal play. You didn't object to Sosuke guarding Makoto because you wanted to keep your house. You just couldn't convince the rest of the house it was a bad idea without revealing who Sosuke really is.
If he knew Sosuke was the real target and would keep getting attacked, having him guard Makoto would actually be putting Makoto in danger. I finally turned on that one brain cell that was on the fritz, Adonai.
So I see.
You know, Bonsai?
The charge?
No. The tree. They look like miniature trees, but they aren't. They're shrubs. You condition it to look like a miniature tree by pruning it daily until it stops trying to grow into what it's meant to be, and instead lives as what you want it to be. Took the Blue Bloods 30 years to figure out what my scheme, and you solved it in, what, 48 hours? You deserve a toast. Now I wish that sake was in the storeroom. Instead, as a reward for your effort, I'll give you a story.
I
Ooh,
like
cool.
stories.
Do I get applesauce?
God damn it! I'm actually mad I took over you because you rarely do a bit. That was actually kind of funny.
What was it?
I said, oh good, do I get applesauce?
All the applesauce you can get. 30 years ago, I saw the future.
I
Not
can
the
see the future.
Shoot him.
Sorry.
Shoot him now.
Draw its gun.
Not in statistics or stock prices or consumer confidence indexes. I saw it in people's eyes. Fear, delusion. Sinking feeling that maybe everything really is made of bullshit and sea foam.
And does that make me made out of seafoam?
Yes.
And that if you ever stop to look down at it, you'll fall right through the bottom. Can't warn people, they won't believe you. They'll strangle you to death for implying their boat might have a leak. Only one thing to do in times like those. Take advantage. For 1 year we pulled back. No resistance, no bargaining. We let the Blue Bloods hungrily swallow what we had left behind. For 1 full year we withdrew and waited and sharpened our knives. 1 year of preparation for 1 weekend in August. The hottest August on record. Left all the goddamn windows open. So I went fast. We'd show up, get to work, leave the mess for whoever cared to see it, and drive up to the next address. I did 22 myself. And even if you had asked me back then, I couldn't tell you the first thing about any of them. Except for the 22nd.
He's like, I saw this in a movie once!
She had firm eyes. Cold eyes. No, not that harsh. Cool eyes like condensation on steel. And She was very brave. When I took aim at her, she blinked. Not even upset, just exasperated, like I'd neglected to hold the door for her. My mouth was dry. Felt like I hadn't spoken all day. Had to clear my throat to speak up so she could hear me over the babbling of the river she'd fled to. And the shots in the distance. Wanted to ask her why. Why out here? Why not a panic room? Why she was wearing a medical gown and why her thighs were covered in blood. But instead I just asked, why aren't you afraid? She said, Sandra, could I get get a voice from you for this?
I can't be afraid. I'm a mom now.
I always liked that answer. So when the pistol stopped ringing in my ears and I heard the baby wailing in the bushes, I felt inspired. It's tradition in our family going back centuries that the eldest child be guarded from birth by a nursemaid, typically from a branch family. My wife would be due soon, and the Hayakawa clan had been an unfortunate casualty of that month. There was an opening.
Expertly done. But why let him live?
Hadn't I?
So that I could invent the little lord, of course.
Oh,
Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across.
you started the rumors about a survivor.
So long as those fools still had hope that they could reclaim their former glory, they'd never rally themselves into chipping away at ours. If they ever did become a real threat again, I'd have the world's most valuable hostage, ready to put them back in check.
You turned your enemy's last hope into a meat shield for your family. And eventually your personal attack dog.
That was just a bonus. The heir had come of age, and so had Sosuke. He was free to choose any career in the family business at that point. He became the hound of his own accord.
I'm sure.
But that's just
Irrelevant at the end of the day.
Nani?
I also understand why the Blue Bloods have done what they have, but it doesn't put me any closer to disproving Sasuke's innocence.
Ugh.
But Sosuke's their little lord. If we tell people, won't that change anything?
Well, for starters, we won't have any of this accord.
Of course not. Can't exactly go telling the court about my exploits 30 years ago. Not when we have attorney-client privilege, after all.
But if you use your influence, if you reach out to the Blue Bloods...
What? Work together to set Sosuke free? I killed everyone he could ever consider family, Copper.
Told you I'm not a police officer.
Besides, a few old crooks waiting to die. Anyone who shares a drop of his blood is in the ground. Most of them put there by me. I did all that to sink the Blue Bloods. Now that they're finally ready to die, you think I'd throw them a lifeline just to protect one man? Just to keep one man out of prison?
He's right. I'm not allowed to disclose anything I've learned here without his express permission.
It would complicate the tax suit against my family terribly if it came out I'd lied about a blood relation, wouldn't it? Can't exactly... Sosuke's in the will, after all. He's a dependent.
That's
the law.
Ugh. Didn't mean to run you in circles, honestly. I would have preferred you never wasted your time unearthing any of this. That's what I get for relying on him to deliver a message, I suppose.
You're the one who wanted me to keep my investigation limited.
I thought you'd get the picture and hurry up and make a plea deal. Negotiate the charges down to manslaughter or something. Get this all squared away so we can focus on fighting this damn audit.
Audit? Sosuke's on trial for his life.
Sosuke's sworn to protect this family with his life. I'm respecting his wishes.
If he does go to prison, the Blue Bloods will die knowing their little lord is alive. But permanently beyond their reach, rotting in a cell for killing their own men, in defense of their own worst enemy. I can see why you wouldn't mind that outcome.
A hostage you're never willing to sacrifice isn't a hostage. It's just a babysitting gig. I spared his life 30 years ago. This doesn't even cover his interest.
So Sosuke's always just been a tool for you? A hostage you'd protect until the perfect use came along?
I've always wondered, do tools appreciate their part? When they're used properly? Or do you think, Copper?
I wouldn't know. I'm not a tool.
Shut the fuck up.
Does Sosuke have any complaints, kid?
That don't make sense. Sosuke is a veteran. He served in the military. Did you grant your hostage permission to go risk his life for his country instead of you?
Serra.
It's not like he was one of those Minutemen they throw at walls. It was never any real danger.
What about as your hound? Deadly assassination and infiltration missions. He could have died during any of them. Why let your perfect hostage, your obedient tool, take on such dangerous work? Why give him your last name? Why let him live under your roof, raise him like a son? Why trust him with protecting the life of your son, your grandson? Why are you lying and pretending you don't...
Pardon my android's outburst, sir. I'll have to adjust your conversational parameters later.
You won't dare.
Don't bother. Just rip its voice box out entirely if it's gonna speak over a man under his own roof. Goddamn Copper. Next, the furniture will be telling me what I feel about my own damn family.
They have those. They're called therabenches.
Shut the fuck up.
I thought that was I thought that was good to make up on the spot. But I'm just gonna be like, there's no way this future doesn't have their fake AI.
An ad therapist?
Yeah, an ad therapist bench.
Yeah.
You're a bench.
Raise him like a son. What bullshit. I have no son. Counselor,
Wait.
do your damn job and tell Sosuke to do his. Now. That was a giant frickin' leaf.
It's because it hit the camera. Here comes another one. Oh my god, they get huge. Okay, I don't know if you noticed it. It got huge, it fell down into the water, and then it got bigger and fell out of the railing here.
Yep. It's a hologram.
I'm sorry, that wasn't very Butler-like behavior just now.
It's fine. There's a good play in the moment.
But do you think he meant that?
I don't know.
Do you think he meant it when he said he has no son?
Makoto is Daisuke's grandson. If he has no sons, then the previous heir Sasuke grew up guarding must have been...
Makoto's mother?
Dun dun dun. Okay, who was voicing Mirai?
It was either me or you. And probably me. No.
It was probably Jordan because the first time we saw her was at the apartment where Serra and Morgan would be.
Actually, the first time we
you guys were doing your best Nor impressions. I remember that.
Yeah.
It wasn't Sandry.
Okay, because Sandry was talking to her.
I mean, you just talked a lot. Do you just like
No, I can
main
keep going.
Okay. Yeah, for non main
keep
characters, we can pass characters between each other. I think it's fair enough, you know.
Yeah.
So, but okay, so you can keep going.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Safe to assume everyone in your family has severe trust issues?
I have no issues with trust myself. But as you've seen, the house has very particular references when it comes to information siloing.
Fancy words. You could have just told me who you are.
Is she on fire? Or
Yes.
or is she being censored right now? What's on
No,
her back?
she's on fire.
She has mods.
I told you my name and my position in the house. Is it relevant that I'm married? That I'm a mother? Should I be flattered?
You told me you work for Oreo Holdings. You didn't mention you're at least the second most powerful member in the house.
If I had to tell people that, it wouldn't really be true. Now would it?
You could have told me your relation to Sasuke. He guarded you every day of your life up until you were...
19.
19. He's your goddamn brother. So that message you wanted me to pass along. If you see a way out, take it. We wanted him to try and make a deal with the Blue Bloods to get out from under the house.
If Sasuke merely gave them what they wanted, I'm sure there would be dozens of Blue Bloods ready to confess to the crime he was accused of.
So you know. You knew. And if you thought he could parse that message, that means Sasuke...
He is not an unintelligent man.
I have something to say. You gave it to a himbo. He didn't understand.
I disagree. I am not a himbo. Oh.
Himbos are meant to be seen, not talk. Be quiet.
Woof. Merely stubborn about all the most frustrating things.
Okay, just down the list.
Blue Bloods want from Sasuke precisely? A blood donation?
One sample will not suffice. They need to be able to validate their accounts whenever called for.
Daily blood donations, then.
I told you, the old guard want to become nobility. How do they cement alliances amongst the aristocracy of old?
They want Sosuke to marry? But the old guard are old.
Sasuke's already got as much blue in his veins as they could ask for. They don't need him to marry into them. They need him to marry into power.
Not the worst thing to have asked of you.
Have you ever been in an arranged marriage? Don't call it a gift.
You were the heir apparent up until Makoto was born. All that time, Sosuke was your bodyguard.
And driver. And poison taster. Though that would most often entail me giving him concoctions to try. But his assignment actually ended when I married.
Subtracting Makoto's age, that had to have been over a decade ago. So he joined the military the moment he didn't have to shadow you anymore? And after he got back, he asked to become the Hound. I must really hate guard duty.
Yes, he must.
Just backing up a moment. Your father didn't want me uncovering Sosuke's parentage. Most likely because he didn't want Sosuke to know the strength of his own bargaining position. You told me to pass Sosuke a message that he'd only understand if he already knew who his parents were. So how long has he known? And how long have you known that he's known?
And when did Daisuke cease knowing who knows what?
Around the time Sasuke left for the military.
Hell of a thing to find out at your entrance physical.
It was before he left for the military, actually.
Did that influence his decision?
Sosuke finds out he could be the richest man in the city, and then he wants to risk dying in battle. Quite the guilty class consciousness.
I don't know exactly what did or didn't influence his decision to join the military back then. You'd have to ask him. I apologize for any gaps in knowledge you'd had to work around. But hopefully you now understand how delicate of a situation you found yourself in.
Yeah, I can smell the explosives and hear the fuses sizzling.
Are you sure that's not her, Adonai?
That's just tobacco. I just don't get why no one's gone over to stomp them out.
Dots.
If Sosuke's known this whole time why the Blue Bloods wanted to capture him... Wait, what am I saying? He's a himbo. He didn't know.
He's a stubborn man working for a highly secretive family. That, I get. What I don't get is why he didn't defect the moment he learned the truth.
Who knows?
Ugh.
You'll have to work out the rest with him. I have given you all the aid my position allows.
I suppose it was kind of you to share information with us at all. Being in charge of the legitimate side of your family, you don't have any connection with this incident yourself.
Not quite.
Yeah. Not quite. No connection with this incident? That's not quite accurate.
Pardon?
You do have a connection with this case. Even if you yourself don't realize it. I found a note by the body of a blue blood who took Sosuke captive. It read, M. Ikaria.
This was one of the men who'd attacked my son. I'd imagine a note with his name on is the least of what you found.
They've never been after your son. Not once. It's always been about capturing Sosuke. Makoto's just been in the crossfire.
Which Sosuke knows, which explains his reluctance to accept responsibility of guarding Makoto.
So I seriously doubt this dead man is interested in Makoto Ikaria. Mirai Ikaria, however.
Has no relation to the world that dead man lived in. That was decided the day she was born.
But you do have a relation to Renejin. Makoto mentioned your family was given one seat on the board as a show of respect. I take it that's a deception too? You may have let Renogen go public, but you've never given up control of it. First, the board must be your family's puppets. That doesn't matter. What matters is what Renogen makes, and the prices it charges.
Renogen is best known for the patenting of methenformulin.
A patent which expired years ago. Plenty of other companies making it now.
Yet the price hasn't gone down.
The invisible hand sets prices where it will.
Amazon.
Pharmaceuticals.
Sure, but this is your invisible hand.
Don't be silly. She didn't say invisible providence.
A normal corporation couldn't strong-arm its competitors into keeping prices high. That'd be operating as a cartel. But the reincarnation of the Icaria drug cartel would know exactly how to go about that without getting caught.
If that were true, it'd be much easier than you make it out to be. The right email signature, the right package delivered to the right address, the right look. These executive types scare easy when a perceived threat is anything bordering on the physical. Of course, it helps that the end result is that we all profit immensely. But yes, methenformulin is very lucrative.
Yeah, every single time I read that, I can't help but to think of the diabetes drug metformin.
That's
It is
what they're. That's exactly what they're going for.
yeah.
What of it?
That dead man, Creek, he had a brother with expensive tuition. And TAD.
Type 2 type 2 abnormal diabetes.
Yeah. As if the future wasn't bad enough, they have invented super diabetes.
Diet and threaten. Users also frequently search for tingling sensation fingers. Why? How to get health insurance. What does health insurance actually even do?
Cost a lot of money. He'll need metformulin for the rest of his life.
Then he really ought to choose the proper insurance plan, don't you think?
I don't get the impression that family member coverage is a benefit the Blue Bloods offer.
Do you think that they only have Blue Cross Blue Shield?
Boo! Boo!
You okay there, Jordan?
Boo!
You see, turn into a cow, Mirai.
What did you say, Sandry?
I said, Miss Mirai, you seem to have turned into a cow.
Let's go.
I suppose.
Come on.
I suppose
Sorry,
even the
my dog
mob.
needs to go out.
I suppose even the mob act has its limits. Yes, one could find the name of M. Icaria in relation to the Renogen board if they looked hard enough. So you think this Creek individual was going to threaten me? 1 second. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
just a second. Oh, I'll be right back. Just a second. Yeah.
Adonai. Sandry, we're probably going to click forward after I do my bit, and I'm just going to voice Mirai for a little bit. But my bit was Adonai. I'm scared of the user. He keeps rubbing his cursor in all the cigarette smoke. It smells bad.
All right.
Come up to me on the street with a knife, a gun. He wouldn't get within 100 meters.
I don't doubt that. Now, the rest of this is speculation, but I just wanted to contact you.
That would have been even less likely to succeed. So, you truly don't care that his brother needs this medicine? Sosuke is like a brother to you, and you've gone out of your way to help him even when you stand to gain nothing from it. Yes, but I wouldn't expect my enemies to be impressed by the effort. How would you feel if they laughed at your effort? Fuck, fuck the user. We're gonna make him talk to himself once Jordan goes AFK. It was planned.
My apologies. New android, still adapting to conversation.
You know what we sold back before religion? Before the facade of nobility, back when we were the Ikaria cartel?
Opioids.
Yes, it was still illegal back then. But not for everyone. Take the exact same compounds, put them in an extended release pill, and sell it at the pharmacy. And that's just pain management. It's all the same poison, equally addictive, whether you get it from a dealer or a doctor. Have you ever seen someone go through opioid withdrawal? Like taking a wine opener to your stomach for 7 days straight. They testified. Pain like that eats people alive, slowly, and replaces them with something unrecognizable. A loving parent would steal from their own child if they thought it could buy them a release from that kind of pain. Painkillers. What a joke. Does Riddigen produce painkillers? No, we do not. People die if they don't get the medicine they need, and I'm sure their family mourns them. But addicts die a little more every day of their life until the day they finally fade out forever. And their family feels disgusted with themselves for breathing a sigh of relief. Plenty of kinds of evil in this world, little girl. Plenty to choose from. For real people like us, if you don't choose, the choice is made for you. Now, wipe that look off your face and access the following address. Renegin.main.financing.prescriptionfinance all one word, .outofpocket.apply. You have that memorized? But this portal is not listed or linked to anywhere on the site. I know, but it still works fine. By law, we have to have it, but we can't be blamed if the website is poorly designed.
Back.
If you know any despondent crybaby college students looking for coupons to help pay for medication, they might want to start there. Thank you. Do you want to pick her back up again?
Don't thank me. Don't. I can't stand it. Just save Sosuke's life.
Well, there goes a failed romance novel. Don't know how you pulled that off.
I'm currently posting this address everywhere on all the forum boards. Adonai?
I will carve your eyes out, small child.
They do consistently refer themselves as a house. Perhaps they simply value family more than you think? Are they Olive Garden? See, I can't tell if that sigh was you voicing her in the moment or replying to the bit.
That was her replying to the bit.
Oh, this
Gods.
is a Jordan. This is a Jordan episode, it seems.
Yep. Sorry, Colin.
I mean, we had a Colin episode, so
So
7:14
yeah,
p.m.
you
August
guys
15th,
did.
2086. Is it just me, or is he more of a himbo now?
It's a hit injuries.
So, where should we begin?
What do you mean? I'm afraid I don't have anything new to tell you.
We do.
Stubborn in all the most infuriating things, was it? I'm your lawyer, Sasuke. We're sworn to always do what's best for our clients, their rights, and their privacy. Except that many consider extreme, we are unable to disclose incriminating or otherwise problematic information that our clients give us, no matter the circumstances.
Your point.
I want you to guess, Sandry. Just guess for me. In the cyberpunk future, when android robots are a thing, do you think their ads would would be considered under this law to not be able to like give out their information that they listen to?
Well, in this case, they would be because she's acting in effect as a paralegal, and paralegals are covered by it.
Okay.
They're not technically attorneys, but it's in the same way that if you bring in a forensic accountant into your tax law practice, like they can't go telling people about the stuff either.
Okay.
It's not quite attorney-client privilege, but for these purposes, it's the same thing. This also was designed to benefit the defendant. So it really upsets me when I find out that my clients are lying to me about vital information that could help me save their lives.
There it is. I knew you were pissed about something.
Adonai, what did I tell you? He's a himbo.
I am not a himbo, and if you're troubled about the nature of my work as the Hound,
Sorry, I thought you were going to continue the bit, so I started going shh 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 shh.
You're adopted.
yes, from the Hayakawa.
That's bullshit. You know it. I know it. And the people whose opinions you respect know it. Fine. All members of the military have extensive DNA samples on record. If I subpoena...
All right. Stop. Just stop.
Does the military keep all its members' DNA on record?
I don't know. Probably, right?
Oh. This was a lie. Got it, Adonai. You did a lie.
It's a thing.
Don't worry about us speaking this out loud. He's a himbo. He won't understand.
I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, but you don't have a clue what we're saying, do you?
I can read lips. Yes, I know what you're referring to. Even before I knew, I did wonder.
If you've known about your real family for more than a decade, why haven't you ever...
Because it doesn't matter.
It's not like that's the Blue Bloods. They've been risking a gang war for over a year trying to get to you.
That's their choice. It has nothing to do with me.
How can you... I'm appalled, Sasuke. How could a brave soldier serving the House of Ikaria allow violence to continue when he knows he could stop it?
What?
Adonai, what did I tell you about telling the truth? You gotta lean into it a little bit.
Worthy attempt, counselor.
Sorry. Guess I'm not used to having to persuade people to act in their own best interest. Or that of their family.
Family. The Icario raised me, fed me, taught me how to read, write, walk. They gave me a home, a purpose.
They're using you.
They need me.
They've got a funny way of showing it.
I owe everything to them, and nothing to the dead.
Only dead because the man you call a father murdered them.
He did that a long time ago to people I've never met. You'll have to forgive me if I'm short on empathy for complete strangers.
Aunts, uncles, cousins, parents, siblings. You can call them complete strangers, Sasuke.
Can't I? The Icaria are my family. Nothing will change that. Nothing ever could.
Let's test that.
Pardon?
No, that's supposed to be for the judge to give you. I guess not the judge to give pardons.
Actually,
No, that's
pardon is
supposed to be
something
the
that comes
governor.
afterwards.
That's supposed to be for the governor to give you.
There you go. The state thinks you murdered a cop. They'll make sure no one ever thinks of following your example. Let me repeat that. The full brunt of the police state is about to fall directly on the back of your neck. Hammer. Nail.
I'm not afraid of prison.
You ever been in one?
What? No,
They shave you.
What?
I guess he would be less of a himbo if he was bald. He really doesn't got that bald energy.
When you're convicted, they shave you. For hygiene. It's not for hygiene.
Are you talking about that virtual work release thing? What, do they fit you for skull caps?
Not right away. They don't do that to people. Put a man in chains, strip him naked, sew his mouth shut. He'll still recognize himself in the mirror. He's still a person. But shave his head, give him a uniform, and make him sit in the dark with 500 others who've been treated the same. He starts to forget. Forget that he's a person. After you're so bored you're seeing constellations in the concrete, and after you're scratching your skin raw just to feel something new. That's when they ask you if you'd like a job. After people stop being people.
How could you know any of that?
Oh, can't even look it up. Hey there! Due to ongoing
Yep.
controversy, the suspected suicide of inmate Jay Golay, search results for this term are temporarily blocked. Read more about how we cooperate with authorities to combat disinformation here.
I'm a defense attorney, Sasuke. Who else gets to see the inside of a prison and walk away afterwards?
People who are given pardons?
Doesn't happen, Serra. Makoto sent me himself, so you never actually took your one phone call, did you? Take my phone and call Hannah Kim. The Blue Bloods will volunteer a full guy to confess to those crimes, and you'll walk free. After which you'll become one of the richest men in the city overnight.
That's not.
If you are at all curious, I've done some calculations to estimate the extent of your familial holdings. The number is quite remarkable. Wasn't
Not enough to
aware.
afford Serra.
I wasn't
I'm
aware
compelled
there
to point
was
out.
that many zeros possible in a bank account.
I'm compelled to point out that 2 problems. 1, Daisuke said that this is a fake story, not real. And 2,
No?
He didn't say
You
it was
know,
a
he did.
fake story.
No. He's really the son. That's true. But the little lord, that he said wasn't. But 2, I don't know about you, but if I had access to the generational wealth of the Blue Bloods, I don't know why I would leave it there, since they can't tell that the accounts have been emptied. Might as well empty them now.
Yeah. So okay, you're talking about the little lord story was fake, but like,
Yeah, no, he's
it's
no.
the
Daisuke
story
admitted
was
he's the son. Like,
the story was fake, but it's real at the same time.
well, he's a real person, and he really is the last remaining descendant of the Blue Blood of the Old Bloods. That's true. But that the little lord will save them all and grant them their money. Daisuke, at least what he said was that's not true.
Though I suppose I haven't taken taxes into account.
No one's asking you to abandon the Ikaria. You've become their greatest ally. Together, your families would.
I know exactly what would happen if I made that deal. And I won't do it.
Why the hell not?
Huh. Why not, Sosuke Bosuke?
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
You're forgetting a few small details involved in this process. Namely, disowning the people who raised me my entire life. And claiming myself before the world as the son of people I've been fighting since I was a teenager. How shameless do you think I am? Daisuke, that man raised me like his own son, and in return
Dear Lord.
I can't throw away the name he gave me just for goddamn money.
Treat your men as you would treat your own beloved sons. And they will follow you into the deepest valley. Is that it? You would rather rot in prison as an Ikaria then?
Than live in luxury as a blue blood.
Uh-oh, the world went weird again. Why is he blue?
Gladly.
Oh, good, he's not blue anymore. Wait, why am I extra green?
This is my answer, Morgan. If you try and use my parentage in the trial tomorrow, I'll dismiss you as my counsel and change my plea to guilty.
If that's your answer. And that's your answer.
Oh, good. The world stopped going weird.
You're the client. What you say goes.
Right?
Why do I see
By the way, she's absolutely right. If the client's like, I don't want to take the good option, and I want to roll the dice, that's their fucking call, man. You don't get to tell them what to do. You just tell them they tell you what they want to do, and you figure out how to do it.
Right.
So why am I the only one who sees the world going weird sometimes? Do I have an error in my
I have
visual
no idea what you're talking about,
cortex?
Sarah. It might be something to do with your graphic calibration. So, if you somehow last another night without the cops smothering you in your sleep, we'll need some kind of strategy when we go into court tomorrow.
Oh, I see. You actually took my advice and led him into the... You tricked even me, Adonai.
Of course we will. And what are your thoughts on the matter?
I might have found a window of opportunity. A chance that someone other than you had the means, motive, and opportunity to commit these crimes. Do you remember anything else about your captivity?
Maybe. If we go over it again and
Just immediately sits down and like writes a fucking 50-page novel of everything that happened, including like where like every item ever was. God, I don't remember much, but I sure hope it helps.
extrapolate somewhat, or a lot.
Well, you should be prepared. Tomorrow you're going to be called to the stand.
All I need to do is keep silent, right?
You better not. I'll be the one asking the questions.
You're gonna call him to testify!
What do you expect me to say up there?
Just praise the Lord!
I want you to tell the truth, of course. I want you to tell the court exactly how you were set free. All right. You go take another night shift? He's infuriating, but I'd rather he didn't get shanked at the moment.
Of course, Adonai. Detective London will be back shortly, and I'll make sure Sosuke's monitored all night. I've got card games.
What is it? You're going to ask me to explain his decision? Because I'm done trying at this point.
I'm gonna step away real quick while it's just you two.
I don't think his decision is that confusing. He wants to be loyal to the people who've shown loyalty to him.
Shown loyalty. Do you need a microscope to see it? You spot any members of the noble house of Icaria around here? Are they hiding under a box somewhere?
Well, yes, but they're just off camera, so we can't see them as the audience. The people who have shown loyalty to him historically. His decision doesn't confuse me, but his choice of words... He considers the Akari his true family, yet he again spoke of a debt to them. That seemed odd to me. What do you think?
I don't know.
Do they really shave everyone in prison, or was that another bluff?
Not everyone. No. Only everyone who can't pay the fees.
Eight 44 p.m., August 15th, 2086. Morgan's apartment.
A good puzzle feels satisfying to complete.
Oh, we're back in. Something's wrong. We're back in chapter 1, Sandry.
Puff, puff, bitch.
And now I'm back.
Like a good story, it maintains its appeal even when viewed in hindsight. A bad puzzle doesn't make sense after you finish it. The picture's there, but it's muddled, vague. You feel like an idiot for bothering to piece it together.
Because, in case you don't remember, this is the chapter 1 load.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah.
Sosuke Kari is that kind of puzzle.
So is the first case of of Ace Attorney.
I fit every edge to every edge, just so.
Or at least Apollo Justice.
Oh shit, Rudyard Kipling's here. Anyone?
Nice.
I was like, Jordan's got to get the reference.
It's escaping me right now.
The Just So stories?
Oh, right.
But the result wasn't satisfying. Infuriating client cap of a frustrating case.
Like the first case of Apollo Justice.
I'm going to keep track of what the cops know, what the Blue Bloods know, what the Akari are hiding, what Emma's thinking. I've learned what I know to be true, what I can prove, and what I can actually say. And even after all that, getting kneecapped when my client refuses to play his best cards. I want to clear my head. Or maybe empty it.
We gotta look.
Yeah, we get to look at it around at her apartment.
Bake!
I'm not hungry. Baking is satisfying. Applied chemistry, which is just applied math. The cleanup isn't fun. When I don't have a neighbor I'm trying to butter up, or a client or a client to visit, everything just sits in my freezer until I end up throwing it out.
Executive dysfunction.
Sarah seems to shovel it all down without complaint, but she's not here now. I was still slaving away in that witch's office I never wanted for hungry mouths. Coworkers will eat anything if you leave anything you leave out in a break room.
True.
I mean, yeah.
That's probably a scam. Okay.
I mean, it's a free
No.
muffin. Like I don't know what scam
No,
you
I'm
think it
looking.
would
I'm
be.
looking at my phone here. Text message. From Bank of America, which I don't have a Bank
Probably a
of America
scam, yes.
account.
Yep, probably a scam.
So
If you have any doubts,
for...
pull the number on the back of your debit card.
Yeah, no, I don't have a Bank of America account, so
Then it's definitely a scam.
So
Yeah.
like it just took me a minute because I was like, does that actually like match with anything I've purchased recently? Because I had to think about that, and the answer was no. So
If I get truly desperate to hide evidence, I'll just bake it into a pie and find it off his birthday to crash. Tantalizing, that thought. It'll be gone without a trace in minutes.
Okay, Mrs. Lovett.
Oh, come on! I don't get a Greek reference bonus here.
No, it's specifically the baking into a pie.
But you're no fun. Not in the mood for people watching. Sometimes if I lift my eyes unfocused, the massive foot traffic on the streets below melts into one dark amoeba, curling slightly at its edges as it squirms along the petri dish of the world around me.
I mean, she's very obviously like soundproofed her apartment.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm pretty sure soundproof windows aren't designed to be opened.
Yep.
So she's really looking off in the distance. She's not looking directly down. She's looking out.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's just lost beyond the horizon. Which can be zen in its own way. I'm guessing that's what people see in ant farms. But I wouldn't know. Who the hell would want more insects crawling around their house? Ugh. Don't feel like finding something to stream. Seriously messed up all my recommendations anyway.
I had an immaculate feed, and now it's nothing but. I can't think
Sarah,
of
you
any.
fucked up.
I can't think of anything.
Sarah, you fucked up my algorithm. You fucked up my algorithm so hard.
These days, I wish the algorithms I dealt with would be more effective. They're so bad at finding me things I'd like to see or books I'd like to read. God, anyway, my homepages used to be great, tuned to a T. They had closed-circuit footage of industrial machine accidents and gun disassemblies with no commentary in the title.
I love how the important part was no commentary.
Now it's all street workout videos and film director tier lists. The end result is my internet history looks a little more random to an outsider. I guess I can forgive it. But if she ever gets me added to a mailing list for dietary supplements, I'm fully revoking her net access. This is pointless. Might as well close my eyes and wait. Instilling daggers to the backs of my own eyelids would do more good than this. Whatever this is.
Hey, cool kid. You go to jail for starting this pyramid scheme of an extracurricular activity. How does that help or hurt or?
Does that help or hurt?
Yeah, no. That's why I had a quick stroke there, Jordan. Does that help or
Yeah.
hurt your chances of becoming a lawyer? You're trying to recruit members because if you don't get critical mass, this all falls apart. It's exactly like a pyramid scheme. Well, I don't know what I can give you advice since I'm only a member on paper, but if you want to start a club for solving mysteries, maybe you should solve one first. I don't know. Ask questions, talk to people, I guess, record what they say, take notes, and, rub a couple brain cells together. Oh, you never know. You could be pretty persuasive or at least entertaining. I mean, I'm still sitting here for some reason, right?
I needed a mystery. Well, the disappearance of the girl from class will always do. Guess I fell asleep after all. It's still dark out, though. What time is it? 5 in the morning? It says 9:40 on my phone. I slept for 30 minutes. That's it.
God, I fucking this is a mood. This is a mood
Yeah.
because there are times where I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes, wakes up 3 days later, or I'm just gonna close my eyes, does an entire storybook long trilogy thing. It's only been 30 minutes?
What's going on with me today? Am I really bad to give up and start scrolling on my phone? Should check my temperature. There might be something wrong with me.
You could always talk to me.
Don't feel like going to find my thermometer. How about a bet? 300 says the first article that pops up is an advertisement. There's always good news every night. Love school chapter giving dance-off salute by students after having to postpone retirement for a third time. Double or nothing? Federal investigators recovering Denning's girl. Well, congrats on no longer being kidnapped. You just cost me 600, you little shit.
Colin, you haven't spoken in a while. You wanna take this? Is I guess Colin?
Sure.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good. Let me full screen this. There we go. Federal investigators recover Denning's girl. The nation rejoices tonight as the daughter of renowned philanthropist John Dennings has been confirmed home safe and sound, thanks to the effort of federal investigators, spearheaded by a playbook that applies old techniques to tackle new challenges.
We do
Dennings,
what people used to do. When no, I was just laughing at the. I was just laughing at what that last sentence was. It was spearheaded by a playbook that applies old techniques to tackle new challenges. So we do what people used to do.
Yeah. Dennings originally rose to the prominence as the CEO of Constancy.
It was good. You were good.
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Inc. Which was at the time a marketing firm specialized in virtual advertising, but Dennings' vision for bringing advertising to the front lines with heads-up display services cracked open the previously uncharted market of active duty armed force members, serving them relevant, relatable, automatically generated content that informed them about the products they wanted waiting for them on their doorstep when they got home. Trying to read this like a news reporter.
Don't worry about it.
After making Constancy one of the leading advertising agencies in the world, Dennings thought that he'd finally get to spend some time with his family when he graciously stepped down as CEO to focus on his philanthropy, while also serving as COO in an advisory
Chief
role.
Operating Officer, I assume?
Yes, which is not exactly a minor job.
Yeah.
Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Okay, but tragedy struck earlier this week when his daughter was kidnapped on her way home from school. In an attack investigators described as meticulously planned and flawlessly executed, when the vicious attackers contacted the Dennings family, demanded an exorbitant ransom of an undisclosed amount. A lesser man would have panicked, or worse, given in to their demands. Fortunately for the daughter, Dennings is not a lesser man.
Whoops, sorry.
Those first 24 hours are essential. We need every minute we can get. It's really quite remarkable that Mr. Dennings was clear-headed enough to contact us right away, said one investigator close to the operation. Investigators sprang into action, of course, but our story takes a curious turn. Instead of searching for the map for the young Dennings girl, they mapped out the psychology of the kidnappers themselves. We really wouldn't describe this as a terrorist act, but the sick, twisted terrorists who committed this atrocity did do us the courtesy of communicating openly and often from the way they spoke. The words they chose. We started to narrow down their possible backgrounds. Then we revisited the crime scene. Investigators credit their breakthrough to footage of the kidnapping that indicated the terrorists had military-level training and discipline carrying out the attack, so-called quartet formation, considered a signature of the military's elite hostage retrieval squad.
Okay.
Anyone can read handbooks and try to copy what they've seen in military sims, but this brutal act of class-motivated violence was carried out without so much as a shot fired. Miraculously, skills like that, unfortunately, for the suspect are as unique as fingerprints. We had warrants to search for all 4 suspects' properties within the hour. Said that weird, but whatever. Moving on. While some less dignified members of the press question the nature of this horrific crime, asking pointed questions about a possible relationship between Mr. Dennings' past work and the suspects' military backgrounds. My bad. Chief Director of Investigations Valentine avoided the mudslinging with a succulent reply of no comment.
Succinct reply.
Succinct. Sorry. My brain did a thing.
You're fine.
Mr. Dennings' business associates have no bearing on the value of his daughter's life, which I'm glad to say is no longer in any danger. For that, we have to thank the efforts of the brave young investigators to my left here. Specialist investigator ISA. Technical analyst
Solkov.
Solkov. Special Agent Greenfield and Special Agent Peckham. Together, they
Are you as infuriated as we are by anti-authority, outside actor, anarchist, inciting anxiety? Oh, no. I should say this like Fox News. Hold on a second. Are you as infuriated as we are by anti-authority, outside actor, anarchist, inciting anxiety in our streets anonymously? Join us in our push to make all internet searches tied directly to citizens' tax return ID. Sign up below and... God damn it. Sign up below and we'll direct you on how to help.
Stay tuned. We'll tell you how to be scared at 7.
I mean, it's Fox News when I read the bottom one, right? Like,
I mean, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And to be fair, it was Fox News the entire damn time.
Yeah. Admittedly,
Honestly, it really became Fox News at in the last paragraph. Up until then, it was mostly just about the thing. The last paragraph was definitely, the last paragraph of like the actual story was definitely a much more.
Yeah, this one.
Sorry, not the last paragraph. The last 2 paragraphs, really.
Okay. Question the nature of this horrific crime. Okay. Yeah, I didn't quite catch on. I'm going to be honest. I didn't quite catch on to it until the end there.
Yeah, no, like those 2 were very clearly like politically leaning into story guiding paragraphs. The stuff before that was just, so here's how they did a thing.
Yeah. Like I said, I did not catch it until I'm going to be honest, I did not catch it until I read this. Like, seriously.
I had registered it. I hadn't necessarily marked it as Fox News, but it was clearly a pro government, pro business position, because they're basically going, oh yeah, no, his business that has nothing to do with it.
Also, hi Sinner's Gate, gotta love cutoffs. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go see what our reading comprehension questions are.
What is that for long odds? John, could you just do me a little favor?
What's up?
Could you just sidle a little?
Oh, you're forced to get to the
yes, please.
The other chat. Okay, just give me a second here. But I don't know if you heard it. There was knocks that only played in the right hand ear at that you get cut off from on this scene. Let's see here, camera.
What are the chances that I see that name? Thank you.
I moved to the side.
Slide to the left.
Crisscross. Perfect timing, actually. Maybe chewing on Mirai for keeping me in the dark is just the nightcap I need.
Another set of knocks. By the way, like, you do have to. Okay, those are just like on the edge of like a fake knock, to where they're definitely a knock, but they don't sound real enough. If you ever gone to like somebody with a soundboard and they like start playing like real active knock sounds, like, you could freak people out. That woman was like a black cat. Interrupted.
Hang on, that knock doesn't sound like Mirai.
Okay.
That voice almost sounds like.
Open already. Shit.
I better check the door cam. Oh, it's that bitch. Detective, is that you?
Open up.
Pardon?
Is it open up?
Hang on. Are you?
Jordan, can you say that line again so that way I can see how loud you're getting?
Is it open up?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you weren't breaking levels. You are getting close though, so don't get much louder than that.
Okay. 10% you can't hear. Creep cave, you little creep.
Detective Reyes, are you?
Dunk? Yes. No. There's a crap for you to ask me that. Oh. I can just wave my badge hello to the door cam.
My door just unlocks like that? It cannot be legal.
Oh, it's not legal.
What?
Wait. What model door is it? Oh yeah, for this model door.
Whoa!
City zoning.
I just got rated the party of 7.
Oh my
Holy shit,
god!
we're actually here.
Hi!
Welcome, Null
Hi,
Element.
people.
Hello.
More than one person here. That is kind of shocking.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. This model door for this city zoning. It's legal for me to lock you down like that.
This Han had a point.
Okay, one moment. I gotta say, hi, Null Element. Welcome. I see this is your first time around. Yeah, I don't recognize that name. Welcome. Hi, I'm KilledWithStyle. I like to do games where I hang out with my friends and we start either making fun of games or saying all the reasons why we love the game. For this one, it's kind of been a little bit of both.
Yep. Or we like read through it and do our best attempt at voice acting.
We're excellent, of course.
We're amazing.
I mean,
professionals.
to make-
Only the best.
Did you, Null Element? Did you play through Chapter 0?
Yeah, thank you for the follow.
Oh.
Got to chapter 1 of this game. Love it so far. We are on chapter 2 right now, so depending on how you want to think about this, spoiler alerts ahead.
We need to make separate spare cases a fair trade-off to... Sorry, one second. To avoid this bullshit.
And since you just invited me in,
You're vanishing at the rate. Fair enough. At least this scene I don't think is spoiling anything because this is a drunk scene apparently.
Yep.
Did 0 a couple weeks ago. Nice. Yeah. God. This is
Did flip my shit when Morgan got to that last bit there.
Yes, no, Sandrine was not expecting that twist.
I did not.
here I am, above the book.
Oh god.
Detective Reyes, does anyone know you came here?
Y'all have fun, catch up one day. Well, thank you for coming. Since I don't know if you left already, but hi, I'm John. I do streams every Friday and Sunday. On Fridays, we are currently doing the altars, which I find to be pretty fun. On Sundays,
And I'm there with him.
yeah, he's the one throwing a wrench in my playthrough of the altars. But Drunk Reyes is better. Fair enough.
What is happening right now? Why is your ceiling all the way up there?
You're
Oh, you do D&D streamings.
D&D
Nice.
Nice. Play some other stuff on some other days of the week with friends. Fair enough. I've been thinking about streaming role-playing games, but I'm just trying to find.
Do you really want us psychopaths on doing that shit live?
I think I would just. It depends. I need to figure out.
I don't think you can
exactly what
safely
I
have
wanna
me and
do.
QB here. Like, I'm sorry. I don't think me and QB could be here.
I need to figure out exactly what I want to do, Sandri. Anyway,
I'm just saying. Me and QB together are not a safe combination.
did you finish reading that, Jordan?
Ooh. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Who'd you kill to get a place this huge?
I mean, yeah, I have a YouTube, but right now it's mostly just where I park my
Oh,
VODs.
Null Element is a VTuber.
Oh.
Cool.
It's mostly where I just park my VODs, but thank you for joining.
Yep.
What'd you even do with this much space? Hang from the rafters like a bat? Echo? Echo.
Is she the level of drunk where she actually thinks it's echoing in here?
She's got bubbles floating over her head, dude.
Okay. Fair enough.
This is absurd. Sydney, son of a bitch, Morgan. Why are you like me? Does anyone even know you're...
Yeah, but you said that in serial killer mode. She's
Oh, I absolutely did. There we are. There we are. Fuck you, John. I've already said the line.
Huh? Oh, let me check. Detective Reyes 0806 reporting on all channels. Self-assignment. Protective surveillance of suspected criminal target. That assesses medium to low. Target capabilities. Not a threat to self or others. Reporting in from... Hey, what's your address?
Sandry, do you love how she said, does anyone know you're here? She's like, oh yeah, reports that I used my badge to enter her apartment.
I was just like, you're like, but you read it in serial killer voice. Proceeds to immediately flip to serial killer mode. Do not dox me to every cop in the city, Reyes.
Reporting in from with address withheld. Any copies? Over.
Morgan locking herself on a free kill. Copy.
Copy. Cam saw you entering the building.
Oh, god damn it.
Copy.
Reading.
Oh god.
Copy. Reading your bio monitor.
We got
We-
you 10806. Have a quiet night.
Are you finished?
Hey, where's the snowball?
Where's the snowball?
The what? She waves her hands in a rough approximation of something cloud-shaped.
Snowball. Porkyball. Matcha ball.
Oh. Sarah's doing her job.
Likely story. You probably make her sleep in a coffin. A parking grudge.
Grinch.
Going off David's setup, she might be more comfortable if I did.
Is this booze?
That's water.
Ugh, God.
Can I do something for you this evening, detective? Would you just come here to critique my interior decorating and knock shit over?
I came here because I'm drunk. And I'm drunk because I'm angry.
No, because
No.
you're in danger.
And I'm drunk because you're in danger. No. The other way around. Yeah, no. I drunk. Drink. Because I was pissed. And Cass and everybody else told me to go home. Even though he shot a guy only a few hours ago. The one who's too emotional, and I am the one who's too emotional, and so I came here. Get the bad guy.
Are you the heartbreak killer?
Reyes.
Cause you are defending that cup killer.
Uh-huh.
Do you imagine that eye of hers is being like, don't do it, don't do it, you're drunk, detected alcohol levels too high, stop it?
No, I think that her optic muscles are fucking with it so hard. She's like cycling through vision modes. Narco killer. Well, cop killer. Killer will cop. Every goddamn idiot in the city wants to shoot him. You know him? You. Because you're a stinking liar.
Thanks.
Stinky. And a cop. Cop's supposed to protect people. Even stinky liars.
Thanks.
So, I'll park myself right here. Catch the next assassin they send after you.
Congratulations, you've gained a roommate.
Then, lock him up and throw away the key.
There's a lovely dumpster downstairs.
And if I accidentally see here, like, it's okay. Even if you don't deserve it.
You could have just stopped talking.
I can stop talking easy.
Easy.
Watch.
Sure. It's amazing when you don't click to advance. She does stay quiet.
I was waiting for Jordan to see how badly Jordan would give it to the bit.
We've got like 30 minutes.
Huh.
You really got nothing to drink?
I'm not sure I want to drink with you, Detective.
I'll invite you. You're the host, do whatever. But I gotta do what I gotta do. And where the hell's the screw top?
If I have to host a drunk Detective Reyes for the rest of the night, as evidently I do, suppose I need to force myself to go through the ordeal sober. I'll get a bottle opener, Detective.
Oh shit.
Well, the bottle's open.
I said I'll get it.
Wait. This is the best part of the vid, where he breaks down the horsepower.
Oh, right. Car lover Reyes is here.
Yeah, normally I do Reyes' voice super nasal like this, but right now she's kind of drunk. For years, all abided by this gentleman's agreement where their engines would have horsepower capped at 270 or so. So this like arms race of engineering in a country with such a huge street racing scene.
Right.
But the crazy part is, it was only ever on paper. They were building and selling cars with 300 plus horsepower. They all just listed the horsepower as 270 domestically.
This has actually got to be something real, right?
Yeah.
And God, everybody knew it. I mean, they were selling the same car with the same engine, with the same goddamn torque rating in 2 different countries, and they were saying, "Oh, I know. I think it's only 276."
That's crazy.
I was born in the wrong generation. I'll die without ever knowing what gasoline smells like.
I can help you with that.
I don't think they ever said that gasoline doesn't exist in this world.
No, it's just incredibly expensive. Gasoline is odorless.
What?
That's true.
It's odorless. It had a strong smell during refinements. The leaks could be noticeable.
It's natural gas, you dummy. Scared me there for a second. Jeez. You're gonna try and ruin something for me I never have a chance to experience. You better get it right. Another different gasoline.
So, you know Chopin?
There you need your bud. God. We did it, okay? Happy.
So the
Ecstatic.
uptight detective dated the politician's son.
Who, from what I understand, was pretty by the book, except for the part where he was working with the Blue Bloods. I wouldn't have guessed that. For how long?
Once. Which is not a lot. But, no. Such a shitty date. Where's his uniform? I was supposed to salute him.
So, in other words, he was too by the book for her.
Goddamn. Look, I gotta be honest. Reyes is an easy date. You show up in a muscle car and she's just down for whatever you're gonna do.
God, was he cheap. I said, why don't you tip the bartender? I got all confused. He just handed me 2 cans. Why would I tip? Because you tip the goddamn bartender, man. That's why.
You know, I'm looking for an opportunity to be like, tipping culture in the future has gotten bad, but like, I don't know. This seems all right to me so far.
Yeah, you tip the goddamn bartender. I always tell when someone grew up with money.
Yeah, you tip the guy that serves you drinks, like.
I mean, just can't hide it, you know? I mean, none of them ever learned the decency to try. Rockford's not so bad. I mean, it's obvious still, but their head part kind of offsets it.
I don't know why,
Rockford?
but I've suddenly forgotten who's Rockford. Is this a character we've
Emma.
met? Emma Rockford. Okay.
Yeah, it's Emma.
Maybe he
Sinner's Gate,
deserved
yeah.
to die? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't tip, you deserve death.
Yeah, that's.
At the very least for the bartender.
What do you mean? Emma comes from money?
Your Honor, he didn't tip. Oh, well, guilty then there, bud.
Even you can tell a joke. Oh, no, I'm sad again. Worst date I've ever been on.
We're not dating.
Waitress looked like she was gonna stab him. You think he was allergic to salt with all the nitpicking he did? Then he has the balls to just tip 10%.
Yeah, all right.
Death.
That is bad.
Oh, well, you know. Probably haven't been on a date since the 60s.
Ooh.
How old do you think I am, detective?
What tip?
I knew you weren't gonna read it, so I just kept going. Sandry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, the tip. Yeah, but still. Do you even have a dating profile? Or do you just hang around in funeral homes and castles and shit, looking for other creatures of the night?
I feel
Pretty
so
much.
seen.
I don't know. I think that this is too is sort
That's
of
on the
that
nose
weird.
there.
They've got the weird couple energy, right? Right, guys?
Yeah, This is a hate fuck for sure.
Oh. All right.
It made you laugh so hard you froze. Yeah.
Oh, am I still frozen?
No.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I don't have a dating profile. You met Chopin through an app?
Yeah. Dating app for cops.
All right, quick. What's the name of it? What's the name
Well,
of this?
if you press the button,
Something about coppering a
information is
field.
revealed.
Coppering a
that's
field?
nice. Copping a field, yeah.
Colin,
That's good.
What's the name of this app?
Something about pigs gone wild. I don't know.
Are you gonna ask me?
I mean, I think you know what it's called, but go ahead. What do you think it's called?
I think it's called Love Detective, but love is spelled L-U-V.
I think it's no, I can't think of a
Something
good
about Arrested
portmanteau.
Beauty?
Yeah, I can't think of a good portmanteau between grinder and cop.
Slammer.
Slammer.
But I barely know her.
Morgan,
That's
you can't,
kind of the point.
you can't kill her, but you can convince her to think you both. All right.
Morgan's meanwhile sitting going, that sounds repulsive. There's a dating app for cops.
Yeah, just for cops. Just for all.
Justice
Lame.
for all?
Why is it called Just for All if it's just for cops?
It's a
Oh. It's a pun.
It's very punny.
that's
No. Not really a pun. Wordplay.
play on words for justice for all. Cop catchphrase. I say it all the time when we catch people. Here's an app for everyone.
What's the app for the Heartbreak Killer?
Heartbreakers?
Heartbreakers!
Where he's like, I'm at best demisexual. I have some interest in Emma, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Heartbreakers. I think that's the app for the Heartbreak Killer.
You know, I think Jordan was absolutely right. Lesbian is way too strong a definition for Morgan. She's demi is really the correct thing.
Yep. Demi bordering on ace.
Pretty much.
Probably in sun allergies.
I don't think there's an app for me.
Hang on. Let me reject the hologram of the world smiling at it. Ugh. Apps suck anyway. That's what I matched. She's terrible. Her teeth. She was trying to smile or some shit. She was all teeth. It was her first kiss.
Reyes is bi.
Bi
we
Reyes.
learned.
Yeah.
I'm not terribly shocked. I honestly thought Reyes was straight up lesbian. So
hold on a second. So I can't wait for the chapter 4 of this game where we suddenly realize it was actually a dating game this entire time.
I'm here for it.
You remember your first?
Or the 5th chapter when it turns out this was a sci-fi a sci-fi a mecha dating app this entire time, and we're gonna go on an entire adventure in the next game. In the alternate universe.
I'm waiting for chapter 5 when you have to play as Serra for the entire case because Morgan's in jail.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's probably
like hell.
That actually, that is first half of chapter 4. That is my bet. Funniest shit to happen.
That is
Emma
that
is
is
straight.
yeah, that is correct. Sinner's Gate.
I don't know why everyone's always so concerned with first.
The hell does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
I have never once given a second thought to anything you say, so they'll get that straight. I want to slap the guy's dumb face at the end of that date. Ugh. Then I didn't even recognize him. When Lana and I came in, just face down. Whole floor, just blood. Just blood and paper. Couldn't turn him over. Had to preserve the scene. Just had to leave him there.
Sorry.
Sorry? I'm not sorry. I'm angry.
You seem to get angry a lot.
You been to anger management? You know what that's about?
Managing anger?
Keeping calm. Don't let your emotions control you.
Oh, she's not a Wii player. Oh, the worst.
I'm granted all that.
If you say so.
I do say so. I'm feel most of the time. Goddamn saint without calling my stay. Just too small. Little hole. Bottom of a big workout. Fills up faster than it'll ever drain. If it was big, I'd trample this whole city down. Long, long before my anger's gone.
You know there is. There are ways to channel that anger.
Didn't even seem like people from the hall. Just two people-shaped things, face down in blood.
Suzuki and Chopin? They were both face down.
What? Yeah.
These Rogers was cuffing Suzuki on the ground.
Rogers, what a klutz. Guy can cuff a cow.
Cow.
I don't know, something to cuff easily.
A dress shirt.
Oh, what you want? A round of applause? Everyone clap for the world's greatest.
Wordsmith.
That I was already like going to say that. I was like, yeah, that's not. I can't turn that into something funny, and then she just says it. Uh-oh.
Just shut up.
We could get 10 minutes into a new scene if that's the end of this. No, it's not. Okay.
Persuading her to remove her shoes and socks before tossing her upstairs was the very upper limit of my patience. Making it off the floor and onto the bed is up to her.
What was this?
I don't care. I can sleep on my couch. I can sleep in my chair if I had to.
I actually know some people that sleep in their chair, and while I can nap in my chair, sleeping in the chair is a different story for me. I can't do it.
My grandparents had a recliner that you could sleep in, but that's because you could tilt it back and basically just lie down almost.
Yeah, like this chair is
comfortable,
but it's just like
I'm not gonna rest the bed.
but if I get like to
You
back
do that.
here, it is comfortable to a point, but I don't know. I feel myself sliding, and eventually I just don't want to like be in the chair anymore. You know?
Yeah.
I can fall asleep in any position. Actually, it's
You can fall asleep hanging from the ceiling?
yes,
Probably.
not actually worth bragging about, especially to myself. So now a homicide detective knows where I live. This address is on the business card outside of home office. This is fun to imagine how sick she'll be tomorrow. I remember time I got that drunk, thankfully. Remember time I got that mad. The last time I cried? Screw this. Introspection's a scam.
Introspection's a scam. All right.
I'm not nearly so flush that I can afford to waste time on it.
All right. If that is end of scene. Nope. My
This one's short though.
God, stop smiling like that. Yes, you found a teacher's missing key card. No, you're not Sherlock. This one's the bully. No, you're not Sherlock Holmes. Or whatever his lawyer was. Oh, I'm sure you're going to be the most popular kid in school overnight now. Well, I wasn't being that sarcastic. You better hope it's somewhat true. Deadline for your little club sign-up period is next week, isn't it? Actually, you'll need to find 4 members. I'm going to be out that day. Family thing. Okay, so this is the same character, but she like varies between like calm and actually being okay to absolute bully. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
What a face. You show everyone puppy dog eyes that pathetic. Look, if you're gonna be a lawyer, you need to get better at reading the fine print. See, you need 5 members to found a club, but if you have at least 2 students present in the qualification time, you can get an extension. I mean, even you can get 1 person to join, right? Just use that winning personality of yours. It's a family thing. I can't say no.
Mm.
Nothing. I didn't say. Oh wait, that one was actually like her.
Yeah,
being,
that one. That
okay,
last one was actually
that was her serious. It's a family thing. I can't say no. Nothing. I didn't say anything.
And
there we go.
That's it.
Yeah. No. I to be fair, when it went small, I should have figured that was a change of tone. But
yeah. Oh well.
All right.
Yeah. Looks like this session was a me session. Sorry about that, Colin.
I think it's going to go back to a call-in session next time because I think we're going back to the trial here soon.
Yeah.
So, and Colin is most of the people.
Trial tends to be a little bit more balanced usually.
Well, yeah, but the Colin is so far been literally every person called to the stand. So,
yep.
So unless Reyes is being suddenly called to the stand,
no, but
we do know
but Jordan
that,
plays.
Yeah,
Jordan plays
Sosuke,
Emma, so
we do know that Sosuke is actually going to be called to the stand. So
true.
Yep.
Anywho, if
as soon as it's like we're not on High Roller, no, we're not on High Roller.
We're not on High Roller, no. So if any of the Raiders are still here, thank you for joining me. We're going to be continuing this next week. But Sinner, yeah, we're not playing on High Roller just because I didn't want to. I didn't want to reload in case of like I have a stream fuck up, and there are times where I just legitimately like fat finger or something. And if I was on my own, I would be frustrated, but like willing to go through with it. But you know, we're on stream, right?
Yep.
So let's get some music. So let's return to the title screen. So that being said, Sandri, where do you think this is going? Did you see that it was Sosuke being the Little Lord ahead of time or no?
I did not, but I sort of appreciate that was sort of the point.
Yeah. So where do you see this going from here?
Tricky. Like Morgan's got a problem in that actually, the biggest problem is she doesn't actually know that Sosuke didn't kill Shogun. Like,
Yeah.
she knows he didn't kill the other 4 people. But Shogun is an open question.
I mean,
Yep.
she feels like he didn't. To
Yeah,
a
but
certain degree.
she's got nothing to back that up. So, like,
Well,
she's got 2 separate problems, because even though she knows he didn't kill 4 people, she's got to figure out how to prove that without being like, I know he didn't do it because I killed them.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, she's got the problem of she really has no idea what happened to Shogun. Like, he's dead, but like,
how?
he's
And
dead with
who?
Sosuke's trademark weapon in his back. Like, that's not great. Like, it's circumstantial evidence, but he was also found standing over the body holding the weapon. Like, it's some
And
pretty solid circumstantial case here. Like, I'm not saying that he definitely did it, but I can see why they're expecting to get a conviction on the dude found holding the weapon still lodged in the body of the victim.
mm-hmm. the I want to talk more, but I don't know if what I say will be hints. So I'm just gonna let you
Yeah.
have the stage.
Leave it there.
No, I will. Yeah, like I said, leave it there. And let you have the stage. For what you think is about to happen. Colin, how about you? Do you have any idea where this is going? Oh, is Colin still here? Or did he have to go AFK? I guess he had to go AFK. And Jordan, you've already seen this, so.
Yep.
So, if we're fast, the next session is it. If we're slow, it's 2 sessions.
Yeah.
I gotta get that vote ready for what game we're playing after this. At least until we reach a stopping point for the other game, right? So that being said, Sinners, since I don't think you've joined our Discord, but for what we call next game voting is going to happen, probably next week, for the game we're playing after this, and don't worry, we are going to be back to this probably not as soon as episode 3 comes out, but fairly close, right, guys? Like I think we're willing to interrupt other games to come back to this. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Other than that,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. Other than that, Sandria, Colin, Colin, if you're interested in more narrative games, we are playing The Altars on Fridays for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not like people to voice there, but you can join in Jordan in being a pain in my neck and making decisions outside of my control. And I'll do my best to work with them, right?
Yeah.
You guys start at 7.
Yeah, the usual time.
Yeah, okay. Just
Sandra, you could also join. I know you said you weren't too interested, but if you have the free time, the invite is always open.
If nothing else, at least take a look at the mobile base that the game provides us, because that is hilarious.
Sandra's seen it.
All right. I'm gonna I'm kind of tired, so I'll take
we
my
all
leave.
are.
Yeah, we all are. So, for those watching, if you haven't, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Good night.